Next time I add the controller. So let's investigate and find out who freaking murdered Mew. You don't have to be so wary of me. I keep an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you.
It's true!
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Hey!
But I'll help as much as I can, so where are we gonna investigate now? What's he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around?
That's right.
Shuichi, I gotta explain. Just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how long you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
What? Why you?
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Huh? What?
Hey!
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing. I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle light up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery me announcement woke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey!
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was when you logged out?
My bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. So, I just need to object to the contradiction to that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
So, Shuichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Can somebody just yeet Kokichi out the room, please? He is not helping me at all. This device world, some helmets have their cords plugged in and others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. There were supposed to be two cords. The red for consciousness, blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. A glitch. There's something on the seat. A small bottle. I realized that I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab.
Ah,
Ah, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
right?
Yeah. It's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. There's poison or tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true?
By the way,
did you see the label on the bottle, on the back of this bottle?
Huh?
The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can imagine a better method of killing someone who logged in.
by the way.
I should tell you what symptoms the poisons will cause. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites in your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes, that's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I reminded you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Huh? Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously?
Anyway.
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that that poison was left on that person's chair. Do I need to investigate the virtual world? Let's see. From what time of death and everything? Mew was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Let me talk to Gonta.
Hey!
Gonta, are you alright?
You're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Mew? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way...
No, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this
But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think of it at all when he's like this.
It's true!
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth. But I guess a big dumb like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey!
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry.
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he could not protect Mew. Gonta,
Hey!
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
Yeah.
Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi is encouraging him? I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving on the mouse around heavily. You know how to work at that computer, Maki?
No.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well...
But I did find some text file regarding this program. It has the information about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Oh, what did you say? What did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to the text file, the killing game simulator used to be a certain program at the base. Yeah, I knew it. It was the same program we used in the last game. The old world program. Never heard of it.
Well...
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body, 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Mew told us.
That's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die of shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
This is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone revives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from that fatal injury.
Oh, man.
But the important question is, why didn't you keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Why did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well...
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the law of physics. Warps and special transformation like mounts do not
I
exist,
see.
so you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts in the virtual world. That's all it says in the text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful.
But...
Is the information in the text file correct?
What are you
What do
talking
you mean?
about?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not downing you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that the file could be rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need existent knowledge of the computers.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me.
Huh?
What?
Stop it.
Don't get in the way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want to help. I want you to let me help in this investigation. Monitor, what are you saying?
Hey.
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't. We're not allowed to help the participants as mascots. We gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean you?
Not that!
You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging mommy's death. That's sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose.
Thanks.
I'll do my best for Mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched.
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you. And I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Huh?
Yeah! This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
This looks like the information on when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that it was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Did you show it to me? He really does have everyone's login and logout time recorded.
Well,
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out at once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program. It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. The program been rewritten? Obviously, Miu is the only person capable of doing that. So which files will she rewrite and what did she change?
Okay.
I analyze that, of course, but it's going to take a little while. Well, as long as it's done by the class child, then she will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
that's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Kiba? But they already talked to Kiba. I've been wondering, what's the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true, we got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what was the secret actually was. Couldn't find anything in the chapel, and you found nothing in the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's because the same with Kaito and Gota too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have. Unlike you.
Whoa.
Whoa, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his drama reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too. You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. If Kibo killed Shuichi, or I mean Kokichi, I saw nothing. I just looked the other way. It's like, oh, no, we can keep going. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago, I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miu. So you saw Miu then? I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been at the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. But
Hey.
that's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, I went a little off topic there anyway. I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Shuichi while we were talking about it. What was that sound? It sounded like something was stuck very hard if it came from outside, but... We heard a loud noise that rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go check out... Oh no. What? Was that Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tsumugi and I are positive that was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should be at the chapel. That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Mew said that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right, the sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
Hey,
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise in Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito, you've been interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Suichi's conversation. My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used a sign that found the Brez Bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard. Looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Alright. I never thought Mew would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe,
You're
but...
right.
That's right, you saw that Mew's avatar in the virtual world stop moving. We keep on Maki off at her avatar.
Hey.
Can you tell me more about that? We were looking out for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
hey,
Mew was too, right? No, you volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. You volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right as we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must have been the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard when we felt it all the way from outside. Inside. Something hitting the chapel wall? So we rushed outside to check on the side of the chapel and we found Mew's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check out Mew's real body, correct? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while we were waiting, standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I say thank you.
oh,
That told somebody sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
because
Because if they weren't able to cross the river, then no one could have gotten between the mansion and chapel. And this helped us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with Mew. Who could have come in contact with Mew at the chapel? I should have investigated everything. That's all I can here.
hey,
Are you done investigating the crime scene yet? So, who do you think the culprit is?
No.
No, this might not actually be a crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world, which means the next area to investigate should be...
oh, I see.
Huh?
See,
I just read your mind, didn't I? Did I? Right.
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
oh,
Oh, great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh? Say what you want. I don't have time to waste for you.
Yeah.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. I forgot I had that button.
Yes, that's it.
If we can go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah!
So I get to be that avatar again?
What?
Did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's in the middle of analyzing the program. Go to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I slow too. What? Surprise. Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
my bad.
But I'm too busy, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Huh?
Deceitful?
See,
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
thank
Good thing
goodness.
Gonto's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonto would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh? Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
all right already.
It's fine, just ignore him and hurry and go to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the ritual to you, Suichi.
Yeah,
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who are you calling useless?
told you.
Enough already. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopstick.
If
Okay.
you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Alright, we're going back to Chibi Land.
Great.
Oh, my avatar. Look at my avatar. Oh, so you liked it after all.
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
huh?
Then how did I log out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we should go check Mia's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think our avatar is near the chapel. Let's head out to the chapel. Alright, I should check them out before heading to the chapel. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. Damn. Huh? Shuichi, could you come with me?
What happened?
What? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. Is it the toilet paper we saw? Yeah. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be placed like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
no.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry. Wait!
But
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? It could be related to the case. Okay, let's go check the Naughty. Whoops, my hand slipped.
You know,
It's not some other signboard, right? She said that's the only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought it back from the one that was stuck on the rocks of the river. Oh, so that's what happened.
but
There's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on were on the chapel. We're on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? We just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion. That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. Okay. It's kind of weird. Like, this... Hold on, let me see. Look. See, it goes that way. And we found it over here. So, that's a little fishy.
as I thought.
The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
So,
So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. And that's for sure. It's just like how we left it. Pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start a chant right now, you know.
Unfortunately.
No thank you. I did not think I could wait a whole year. I logged out, avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at the stuff scattered around. What happened here?
jeez.
That's what we were gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Right.
This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as a weapon. You said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine if she missed the hammer. But was Miu lying? But why would she lie? Is this a cell phone? There's a cell phone in this world? But what could they be for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so... A cell phone? I can't believe there's something like this here. Kato, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know,
So what do you need me to do?
Is that alright?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. Just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This could be used to log out just like the phone in the salon. In this proof, it doesn't have to be a person themselves. You just have to say their name. You can log out anyone you like.
Alright.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I could start to pin this down. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. This is a piece of... What is it? Lattice? Why is this here? That is a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It's used for common, like... It used to be common in bathrooms.
Yeah?
I didn't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel, then why is it here?
Yeah!
I figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard across the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
No, I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. Even if you use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you. Why would you want to test me?
Yeah?
But what does that mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive, but with this latest, it's left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. The logged avatar disappears, but the real body dies. The avatar remains. Makes sense of a killing game simulator. The body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatar has never shown injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to the case. You heard whispering?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Not to intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered to the chapel, I was going to search it. Oh yeah, before we split, I want to ask you something, Miu. It would seem Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they should meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met at the rooftop.
Well...
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet at the mansion's rooftop, then why did Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the rooftop, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone to the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about this. Okay, I finished my investigation.
Shuichi!
It would seem we are finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems as if you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world.
Yeah?
So what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna go back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I'd like to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place me and Kokichi were supposed to meet, the place Kaito logged out. I'm positive there's something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that. You're right. Shuichi, everyone's counting on you, including myself. Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Hey, Shuichi, what was that about?
Sorry.
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using a cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out. I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Mew at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
it'll be
Shuichi
okay.
can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do whatever you want. Then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi's my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate and use Avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop. Mew and Kokichi were supposed to be on the rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. What's wrong, Himika?
Okay.
When murders happen in the mansion in snow like this, there's always locked room mysteries created by pile-up snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave the footprints in the snow of this world. That's something disappointing? Kiba? Kiba, did you find anything? It's difficult. There's nothing here that seems to be resembled to a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought she would at least confirm whether or not she came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu even come to the rooftop? That's the important question. I want your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from the roof from outside the mansion?
Well.
No, that would be very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of 3 4-story buildings.
You're right.
Yeah, it's certainly too high
As
to
I
jump,
thought.
which means it would be impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that's the only way is the rooftop stairs. I just saw something. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as though something's missing. I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. I remember. It was the latest. It was the latest. The lattice. I can see this building is at the top of the hill. You can see past the point because it's the map loading point. But that's strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Sumiki? Look at the doorknob. It's locked. It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on the side. Is on this side of the door. Isn't it? Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? The rooftop has a lock on the door. That's important information. I inspected everything here. All right, let's look. That was Maki. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Wait, why were you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. Finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back there. Our investigation here is pretty much done.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I investigated everything I needed.
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Do you like it that much?
Then.
We should go too.
Hey.
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you definitely more reliable in the class trial than now. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi's Hara before you're a detective. Don't forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. She was being considerate just now. She's growing. And we like her now. But not as much as her and Kaito, because we ship it. Should I go get Kaito then? It's just you and me. We should log out
By
too.
the way,
Did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that was probably my fault. Oh. Pull the device off my head.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey.
Hey, there's something I want to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged out, okay?
Huh?
What?
it's a lie.
I'm kidding. So, what did you want to
Is
ask?
that all right?
You planned to meet with Yi on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, look at that. We found out. Oh, so you know about that. Shuichi, impressive, Mr. Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Mew. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After I gave up, I went back to the salon and searched for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone else? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there,
Hey,
unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi,
But you should probably doubt... You shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? He's lying! Alright, Momotaro, what we got? He literally stayed quiet as we brought it up. I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He's really trying to be our friend a little bit at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has the eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
so,
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from the killing game simulator. She said that she could delete anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why was there a hammer?
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer's left, but why was it left? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was the original feature of the program. That implies Mew hid that fact from us, which means all Mommy added were 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program. By the way, while we were talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but we could have used something else as a bridge. I didn't really see anything that could be been used as a bridge to cross a river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So, what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned with the human parameter. I say parameter. It's parameter. But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that's something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So,
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. What? So she... The coordinates of the virtual world are represented as x-axis and y-axis. And it seems Mommy added the wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall? There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the y-axis. What did she...
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Mew added? What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. This setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects to...
I see.
I see, that's very interesting.
Hey.
So, all those things she tampered with...
Ah.
There's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then,
So, if you touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed.
Hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
It was Kokichi. She was trying to kill Kokichi! Eh? It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh. I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
okay.
That helps a lot. Thanks. Oh, so I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So,
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in the first time. What? An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened when someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Ah! Oh God. What the?
okay, everyone. Time for the class trial.
Why does he sound so bored?
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do cross trial right now. But it's gonna start, huh? We know it can stop it anymore.
You're right.
No, we can't.
So,
This is all I can tell you guys, but don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
Huh? You just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotari. Shuichi will get revenge for Mew's death,
That's so mean.
and he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He said it. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
thanks.
When the class trial is over, I hope we can get to know each other better. That's kind of a line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want to start fresh. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait,
That too. Meeting you all is really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished.
yeah.
The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out by myself.
So long. Farewell.
Okay.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Gojo do his best.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. Okay. I mean... It's obvious... They're obviously telling me it's Kokichi, because he said the strangling comment before we found Mew being strangled in the virtual world. Oh, boy. I really hope... I don't care. I just feel like if it's him... then it should be this obvious. It's him, but for some reason it is. Or it's at least making it look like it was him. Alright, hang on. Alright.
Unfortunately.
Because we're allowed to continue the game, we must stop it somehow.
Right?
But we can stop it now. We can't just let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
Let's focus on surviving this class trial
I
first.
guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, and our numbers will go down even quicker. It just be the culprit left.
But
I might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all die, then the killing game would end.
what?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
You're right.
It's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on,
Hey, Shuichi,
man.
you're getting all tense.
Huh?
What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't call the burden.
Get it?
I didn't. And did I tell you before not to get into
huh?
his way, Kaito? What's your
You
problem?
really don't get it.
We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering
Well,
him.
you know.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do. You can do to Shuichi. You know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not.
Shut up.
Shuichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa, killer girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Good. Keep staring at him.
Jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Makira. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry. Kaito, I'm okay.
Well,
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito. I already seen it.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Yeah. And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. Okay. I don't need to read that. Finally, the elevator stopped, the doors open. I thought I could explain it, but my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind the ultimate podium. What the? Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do if you keep father waiting.
Huh?
Wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
You're not friend anymore? You jerks must be pretty slick, using Momotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him. He's just decided it's his own that we were friends.
You bastard!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro around because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. Not confusing, but whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as the killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe it'll be set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Anyway,
Let's get started. Fourth class trial. Miura Iruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras and gave people extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. The culprit that killed her is in this room. Is one of us. Shuichi's picture changed. And I will fight for it. I will fight for the truth, with the truth and lies in this class trial. Let's save. Okay, I got more points now. Well, not that many. Instantly silence loud noises effect during mouse debates. Reveals V points. Let's just get this one. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation. Ah, screw it. This is tiresome.
What?
You need more motivation.
I do. I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left. What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Huh? You mean like a tie? It means they're both the black, and as long as one of them is correct, it's fine.
What?
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
Kaito, I'm so sorry, but you are so stupid. I don't know how many of these characters have told you to stop listening to Kokichi, and you're still doing it.
Got it? We can't die here!
Good job, Himika.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined. It's true. People really do change.
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify.
Kaito's the culprit.
What?
What? Say that to my face!
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Miu.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
Hey! Really? You're gonna start your bullshit now? The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be.
Kaito logged out first by himself.
Bullshit. I dropped my remote. Okay.
You was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Oh, I forgot my shoot button.
Kaito
Hold on.
culprit? Impossible!
Okay, I
Of
found
course
it.
it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. This diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Words.
Alright, I
Kaito
already
logged
found it.
out
I
by
got.
himself. You was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned Kaito?
What? Wait, did I have the right bullet? I should probably use my mouse for this. The controller is way too freaking difficult. At least for that.
Kaito logged out first by himself. You was
Okay.
still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me.
Oh shit.
That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Okay.
Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean, last words?
Kaito logged out first by
Okay.
himself. Miu was still logged in, though. That's when he blinked.
That's wrong!
There we go. I'm just gonna stick to the mouse until I
He
do the
wasn't
game.
killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it. Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Miu's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Miu died by poison.
I don't think so.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Miu's real cause of death. The only one I can think of is she died in the virtual world.
Miu's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question.
Yes.
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
Huh?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Huh?
If Miu was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out
That was weird.
is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonte is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
You calling it NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Kimiko, and the late Miu.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Don't wish for that.
Let's begin then.
The fatal damage that Miu received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whoever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
What?
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is...
Got it.
I agree.
Definitely strangulation. You can literally see your hands reaching up for her neck.
Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our five senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison. so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Oh. The Assassin Master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Shut up, Kokichi.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool.
What?
There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Shut up, Kokichi.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope, huh? I might have an idea what that might be. I found it during the investigation. It was the toilet paper, wasn't it? Yep, it was. Bruh. Seriously?
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
Is that toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
No can ignore that!
Going to the objects in the game can't break.
What do you mean, Shuichi?
Surprisingly, toilet paper too. I'm assuming.
What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
What?
It's no time for nonsense! No one use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy! Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Alright,
It's no time for nonsense! No can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy! Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death.
Killing games?
So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
Wait, what? I don't get it. What happened? Advance?
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
Got it.
I'll cut through your words! The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable. Unbreakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but...
What?
Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay, dude. I mean, I know you don't get this computer stuff.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Good.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oh man, that's so bad to go out like that. But she kind of let that happen, so.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
I don't want Kibo, don't.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Yeah.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
Why would you destroy evidence in the cove? If the government meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, Then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
It was definitely Mew.
That's it!
She was literally planning to kill Kokichi.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
Mew brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? Kokichi's head. It's obvious. That's why she wanted to meet up with him. At least from what Kido told us. Meeting.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
Yes.
What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer. Gonta no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
I agree!
Yes, I agree with the guy who totally agreed with meeting up with her.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
You didn't say you forgot because you told us you couldn't reach the rooftop.
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out what she was planning to do.
That's it!
Yep. I mean,
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Oh god, not the taxi thing again. I love taxi. Oh, I got one. Got it. was me trying to kill Kokichi in the virtual world. Alright, so which lane do I need to be in? The real world, the afterlife. The afterlife? Got it. Alright, so what's the last question then? Oh, I missed one. Wait, what does it say? I'm trying to read it without hitting anything. Oh, we got it. Why was the bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? Okay. She was trying to make it look like Kaito. Oh! So she tried to kill Kokichi and make Kaito look like he did it. Ooh! You bad, girl. I mean, I'm glad you picked someone... Hold on. I'm glad you picked someone that nobody liked. But damn, depending on someone else that's innocent? Like, someone we actually like? Damn, I'm sorry, guy. I mean, she was weird. But still, damn.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
Which would be kind of dumb to do, because you would have to make his eyes go red.
She did that
I guess you just didn't assume that would happen.
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
That's why it's weird. It's because she did it. What? I think it was
When could Miu have put the poison there?
literally.
If she did place the poison without us noticing it, then she must have logged out at some point.
No, she didn't. She
And
was
then
the
what?
she logged in
Back
last,
in?
and we saw that happen.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out,
All right, come on, give me to me.
then Miu couldn't have...
Yeah, she could.
That's wrong!
She did it before we all. Well, after we all logged in, she did it.
It
Then
was
she logged
Miu
in.
who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Miu was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Yup,
Well, that's not my fault.
it's not.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yup.
Yes, I'm positive of that. Miu used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
How did Mew log out Kaito? Cell phone. Where is it? Got it.
This is it!
That's kind of a scary thought.
It was the cell phone found by Miu's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momote. He logged out just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned the cell phone, right?
Yeah, she didn't.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Huh?
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull.
What?
People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that.
What?
Huh? Oh, wait. What were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
No, you should have died.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be stuck with an asshole like you.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been in the virtual world yet. And once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So let's dive in. Let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
No, she only went in there to go kill Kokichi.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend.
Well, she was trying to backstab you, if anything.
See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Dead ass.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
Sure. Okay.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward. Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? There, I did it.
What the fuck?
He's completely lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Yes, please.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Shut up, Kokichi.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Do we really?
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Mew, but she ended up as the victim.
Yeah.
So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Especially that. Well, the thing is, we didn't see you say that comment about strangling, but the people playing the game did.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Mew.
Liar.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
Isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
I don't believe you.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locks the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
That would be a good reason to lie.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Exactly. Look at him. He just did the Pikachu face.
I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Mew's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
Shut up, Kokichi.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river
Yeah, she dropped the ring so she couldn't get there.
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Mia was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all? I'm pretty sure we have to use Tsumugi's account, because she did see her on the window. Yep, right there.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. Sure, she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No. Mew.
Got it.
That's wrong!
That was so quick.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
It must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
It's probably that wall she made.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Shut up, Kokichi. What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi right now. I need to focus on this case. I'm positive that I used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. It was definitely the wall. Let's see. There it is. Wall. It had to be the wall.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Got it.
I agree.
Good job, Kibo.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Huh.
The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive,
Yeah.
Shuichi.
What? Kaito, seriously?
What is it, Kaito?
Bro,
Jeez, can you set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
it is. There's nothing else you could have done.
You don't even realize your mistake? You losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Again with this? I'm pretty sure it was her avatar.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste time talking about the It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Got it.
I'll cut through your words. The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
I thought you were there for that, weren't you?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Shut up, Kokichi.
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
It's definitely bothering you, dude. Why are you such an idiot? Why are you still listening to Kokichi?
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
If you're sure.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Thank you. Kibo, shut him up.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she
Kokichi's-
could go through,
He's being really annoying. He's worse than freaking Nagito.
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past the wall, nothing exists. Everything ends here. She probably lied about that.
She probably lied.
Yep.
There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
You lied. Huh.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
Jesus. Language.
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Exactly.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Damn.
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore.
Well, she was somewhat of a whore, but...
But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Huh? There wasn't, huh?
Oh, he used that for him to expose it.
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh,
Eh.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew just to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Mew wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The events that led us here. It was the loud noise.
This is it!
Okay, good.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside.
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Wait, so that means it did hit the chapel, not the castle, or I forgot what the other area was that we're searching.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something, pretending not to know.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
No one trusts you.
Sorry, Gonta not mean it like that.
Gonta, don't apologize to this asshole.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
I didn't even know I could move the camera. Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Mew in the mansion of that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened here. How big is this thing? Oh, I didn't even notice the other things, but I knew the sign was kind of weird because the current went down and then right, but the sign showed up on the left.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Oops, my hand slipped.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go. Oh god, taxi again? Alright. No wonder the freaking class trials are so long. We're too busy doing this. Alright. At which point was the signboard swept away? The river? Okay. Good, you got it. Ooh, that was close. I almost touched the other car. Where is the end of the river? Where's the chapel side? Because the mansion side is on the left. Alright. No, I meant the mansion side was on the left. I don't remember if I said the chapel side was on the left. Oh god. Where was the signboard then after it was swept away? The mansion side. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard float? Which one is this? With the current. I'm gonna say against. Okay, good. Nice.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it.
Yeah, so it went through the wall and ended up on the other side.
We found it near the mansion.
So that's how Mew got to the freaking chapel. From the... Or, not the chapel. That's how she got to the mansion from the chapel. She used the freaking the wall. It was like a teleporter. Or a portal, really.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know, Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Wall ended by Mew.
This is it! It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Excuse me. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be on to something there. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and up upstream? Putting common sense aside and the focus on the flow of the river, downstream and upstream connect.
That's it! What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
Wait. Oh no, never mind.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Maybe it's just one wall. Wait, in that case...
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
Oh god, they are the same wall, aren't they?
That's it!
That means the chapel's literally right next to the
walls
mansion.
by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
And that's why she added the map to make it look like it didn't look like that.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch! If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
The secret, huh? Yeah, I suppose we should clear that up. Oh, that was upside down. World loop? Got it.
I see now. Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world.
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mir added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happen.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the nap loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
It's that giant ass
Doesn't
line
it
in the
loop at
middle.
The walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
It's literally this giant ass line in the middle.
There! The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map,
Damn.
but the loading point
See?
was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
What the fuck?
Impressive, Shuichi!
What was with the villainous laugh?
For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
I wouldn't surprise me.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember?
I'm sure you pulled some strings.
Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Oh god, Kaito, please.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Okay, Monokuma.
Kichi talking like Monokuma again.
Exactly.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose. Well, there's no time for there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mew. Doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve, if we can't find the culprit, it would be all for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew? Shoot, I want to say Shuichi, but I feel like that'd be too easy. He made that very, very obvious. I can't believe we're at the midpoint. I was gonna end it there, but I just say let's just go to the end of it. Let's just get to the end of it, guys. Because I still don't have a clue. I don't have a clue who did it.
My head! I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but my head hurts so much. I just can't remember.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best.
This is it part of the class trial.
From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
What's my hand slipped? She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate
dropped the bridge on...
Oh. I didn't know he was gonna read that.
Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan.
Yeah.
She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really dumb.
Damn.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad. Not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends if things different.
I mean, if she didn't strip in front of us guys?
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion.
Damn.
If
They
Mew
both
was
shot her
killed
down.
on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
I'm pretty sure they just slid her
Now
off
we
the
know
roof because that
mansion
thing,
and chapel were
that
actually
lettuce was
next
there.
to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
And you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Miu's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Gonta, not throw her!
What?
We know. You couldn't because the Avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Oh, he got triggered because of the first class trial when they kept saying that he threw the shot putball. Damn.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Wait.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
Hold on. Didn't Gota say that before in the virtual world? Why did he say it again? Wouldn't he have said, like I said before? But he didn't say that. I'm confused.
How did they send Miu's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
What was that sound?
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. That's when you found the dead Miu there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what or should have been. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something. So what were the two things it could be? It was her hitting the wall.
That's it!
She slid on that lattice.
I think the sound came from Miu's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Miu colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Miu's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Miu's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force.
So they slid it down the
Why
roof
did it
from
hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
She slid it off.
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Miu's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
You need Miu's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
I already know, Kokichi. You don't have to give me a hand.
You'll what?
You'll what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
Yeah, I figured. Kokichi.
Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope, and the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve this case. They slid it off the roof, obviously. Is that what the word is? Slid. I thought I was gonna say slide off roof. So it's off now? Wait, what? Oh.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Miu's avatar.
Slide?
Aw, man, even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Eh,
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man.
what?
Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
I'm positive that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. Oh, wait, they didn't... Is it on there? Yeah.
Even if her
I thought that's what we
avatar slid
assumed.
off
I
the
thought that's what we already
roof, would
assumed.
it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
It made that much noise. It must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on the roof. Not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though. That's wrong!
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct! After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled. And slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Wait, what? What is he? Since when does he know about Sonic?
I hate that guy
What?
and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Wow. Okay, Eggman or Robotnik.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. Yeah, that'd be an example
go to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you Grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
I want to say it's you. But since this is all the clues we have, I'm going to say it's you, the culprit.
Yeah.
Can I say it's him,
Still
please?
need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
I can.
However,
I
Since we
can.
know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Yep.
Ooh, you got me.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Sumugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name this culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them information. Oh good, I get to pick! Where is he? Where's that little shit? Come here.
It's you!
You lied about going to the
Kokichi.
roof.
There's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. At the beginning, when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the roof, on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Is this it? The number's going down, but I think it's this one. I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I see it!
Liar! How'd you know about the slope and everything on the roof?
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said,
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
but later you said,
Since the mansion was on the top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow off the roof. Yeah.
that's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
What?
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
Oh my god.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
What a worthless fight!
Oh, he's good. He's back to normal.
Stop it, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
We don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. If he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's life is in danger. Does that mean I get to lie? Because he said he was in the salon the entire time, which means I'm probably gonna have to lie and say I saw no one in there. Yup, there it is.
I didn't go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole
No, you didn't.
I only reveal the truth.
Well, technically, I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't, but I will lie.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you, but you weren't there.
What? Really?
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. No. Himiko points to Shuichi.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Oh god, please don't say anything.
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway.
Woo! We're
He's
good.
usually right about stuff.
That was close.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much?
Because you do it so much, dude.
There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Why does that matter now?
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Miu?
Yup.
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
Revenge?
For what?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Wait, we actually pissed you off?
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
What?
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
What?
Fess!
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Miu asked me to meet up with her.
Hang on. Everything's going so fast.
She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
That would be shocking for them, but we already saw a little cutscene that they were working together for giving the virtual world a motive, so little fuck. He obviously did that on purpose.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true.
Also, you're not allowed to do that, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna make up some excuse that goes against that loops past your stupid rules.
Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
But we didn't even find anything. Where was it?
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
Seriously, that's cheating.
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself.
Yeah, you just put the motive in the game, or the virtual world.
He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted.
You still did something.
Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
Seriously.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun.
Okay.
If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
What? What did you just...
What?
Huh?
What the...
What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
What is happening? I can't process this. Bro, you can't be serious.
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
Another one? Huh?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together.
What?
We formed a duo to end this killing game.
What?
As the Killing Game Busters!
What busters?
Huh?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
Bro.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
What?
What?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
But he didn't act weird or anything throughout the whole class trial. Gonta's too nice to be like, lying. I'm pretty sure he would have just gotten caught instantly if that happened.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Seriously. I mean, he did it before, but that was the whole bug meet. That was before the bug meet and greet.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it involves killing. I couldn't see him doing that.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime!
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta.
What? What did you do?
I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
What do you mean the truth?
Cut that out. Told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
You did before, but it's hard to believe that you could do it again after what happened last time.
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
If it involves killing, I can't. There is no freaking way I could see him doing that.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials.
Shut up, Kokichi.
All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What? Going to not understand what's going on. But still, going to not kill Mew. Going to really not know anything.
He's been saying that this whole time. I'm confused.
And also, going to not tell lies. And going to not make trouble for others.
Yeah.
Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why going to not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
You don't do it just by looking at people, Kaito.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
Unfortunately.
There's already proof?
Yeah, his avatar.
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Jesus, that face, though.
I am not the culprit.
Settings on Kokichi's avatar.
Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have...
Found it. Whoa, I missed. Okay, I guess I did held it too long.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
Alright, I found it, but I held the
I
slow
am not
down
the
button.
culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew
Where's my buttons real quick? Hold on.
was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
I'm just
Mew
gonna
would
wait for her
have
to come
totally
back.
resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept... Drop.
Got it.
That's wrong!
Actually,
Oh shit, hold on.
maybe it wasn't possible for
it.
Kokichi to strangle Mew.
I full screened it for a second.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
Yeah, but if someone's strangling you, you would have at least reached around your body and eventually touched them.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Exactly.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then?
There's no doubt Mew was strangled.
Yeah.
We already discussed this.
Unfortunately.
Kaito is really desperate to make me the culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
Good lord.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If you want the truth, you might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
Oh god.
It's just that something doesn't add up.
Does it?
I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
No. It's not suspecting him, just make sure we don't rule him out.
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
Shut up, Kokichi.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony!
What?
It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others.
What?
Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit.
God damn it.
Please, believe Gonta.
I want to, man. I really do. It's really hard to believe for you to do this.
We might as well discuss it.
I'm glad someone's listening. Thanks, Kiva.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all.
Yeah.
I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
Exactly.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants.
For what, though?
He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
Oh god. You're the one splitting us up, Kaito?
But...
Truth special.
Oh, the worst time!
Sorry
The
to ruin this
worst
tense
time you
moment,
picked to do this,
but you
Monokuma.
guys seem pretty evenly split right now.
Good lord.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
So we're gonna do that again?
The worst time.
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand?
Why don't you understand, Kaito? It has to be someone in this room, and we already proved it wasn't Kokichi. I don't like the idea that it was Gonta either, but come on.
You're my sidekick, aren't you? Kaito.
Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Here we go.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I've got this.
Got it.
I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
The rooftop.
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
Entrance hall.
I've got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Monokuma.
Kokichi!
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Kokichi.
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
I've got this! The truth is,
Okay.
Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Wait, do I have to hit certain buttons?
Damn it!
Oh! I missed my buttons. Hold on, I'm using a controller. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. There are certain points where you have to use the controller.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
This has nothing to do with Kokichi. It's just facts.
That's not it
We don't
at
have-
all. I just want the truth.
We don't have the facts yet, but the fact that, you know,
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
exactly. Oh God.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
You're the one that put him in this situation, asshole.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
What? Why are you helping him now?
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head.
He's not.
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
He's been saying that this whole time, but I don't understand why.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Hey.
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Exactly.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
First of all, you deserve that. You're a little piece of shit, and no one should trust you ever.
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it!
Jesus.
That's enough!
Damn. So much fucking tension.
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Exactly. Jeez.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Stop speaking for us.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Please do it, Maki.
Maki, please, calm down.
Gonta?
Sorry. Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset.
No, it's not.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Why does he not know everything? Anything?
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. That means he entered the world, right? Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Because Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? After logging out of the virtual world.
That's it!
Wait a minute! That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
That's the thing Monotaro told us. He said there was an error on the avatar. But he didn't say what it was, so maybe it was something that had to do with Gonta.
Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta, that was... Where is it? Do we have that? Yes, we do. Avatar error.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first.
Yeah, me too.
But I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
That error is what's affecting Gonta. It's making him forgetful and loopy. Then what was the error? What could it have been? Memory loss? Lost memory? Oh, I see an M. I need 2 S's. I found it. Got it.
I see now.
But how did he get the error? How did the error happen in the first place?
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Oh boy. Maybe it was. Oh wait, it was the freaking. Well, I'm sure it was the, device instructions.
To never hurt anyone!
Remember the trust.
Gonta wants to keep everyone safe!
You did it, but you
Gonta
don't
would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
If there was a glitch... Gonta is gentlemen! Gentlemen, protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying! That means there was no glitch! I swear!
I found it.
Believe Gonta!
Found it.
I heard it!
Whew. I almost missed that too.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
How Gonta's supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh, shit. He did fuck it up.
That's your left hand!
Why didn't anyone help him put the cords on?
What?
Looks like it's decided.
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Why would Gonta do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this!
I won't say it's a lie, but it's hard to believe that
And
there's
besides,
no evidence.
Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I meant to say motive, not evidence.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
I care about the motive.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
What? Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you?
Twisted son of a bitch.
Okay, let's begin!
Asshole.
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because they couldn't access the crime scene.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miu could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
Because he was logged out first. He was logged out. Okay. God damn it. Oh, man. It really was going to... Fuck, man.
Miu logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Miu's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
We have solid alibis for each other.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Miu hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Miu down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
He couldn't have killed Miu.
If Miu touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
I hate this class trial.
Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi. You don't need to answer that. This is all Kokichi's trap.
I wish that were true. I really wish that were fucking true. There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this. Good man.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to.
You want proof? I've got.
I've got your proof. I clicked it. My bad.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Shuichi and Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kiba around here anywhere? No, Gonta not seen him. Wait, what? Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Miu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Actually, there is.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
That's wrong. It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kato were right and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
and I already know how he did it too.
Huh? Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
I'm sorry, Kaito.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
What? Kaito, are you seriously thinking this is a...
Kaito, please.
Seriously, dude?
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
What?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
What? I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down. Am I fighting Kaito now? Oh, I am.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? Not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? Damn it!
Okay.
Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick?
I can't focus. I'm feeling guilty about trying to play this thing.
Shuichi. Why won't you believe Gonta? Damn it! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh?
Jesus.
Truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! Damn it!
Got him. Whew.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Oh wait, did I mess it up? Oh shit. I hit the wrong button.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Damn it!
Alright, let's try this again.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
It ends here!
Got it. Okay, I hit the wrong buttons.
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Mew's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
Then you would have saw the binoculars.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gota till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yeah, the place where the toilet paper was tied down. Serially right next to it. We saw it multiple times.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled-up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I just ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
What? Seriously?
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta.
Shut up, Kokichi.
Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop.
Yeah, knock it off, dude.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess,
Huh?
it's me.
Okay. And you let me click for a second.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Okay.
God fucking damn it, man. Alright, let's see. Cell phone. Wait, why can't I go to the next thing? good. What is this? Mew smuggles with hammer. Wait, why can't I switch the thing? Ah, there we go. Blue cord, red cord. Okay, so this was at the beginning. Binoculars. Shuichi looking for the secret of the outside world. Kaito is on the roof. The culprit was outside. And Tsumugi was in the dining hall. Alright, that's it.
This is the truth of the case! The case began last night. After being convinced by Mew, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall, but her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case, because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand. 'Cause Gonta not smart boy.
Oh.
But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Gonta kill Mew, forget everything. Gonta even think he not do anything bad. And then Gonta tried to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible thing?
It's not your fault. It's Kokichi's damn fault.
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Yeah.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him.
Whatever you say, liar.
Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
Wait. So many killing games. There's only been 3. Why would you say so many? So many's not. 3's not enough to say so many. That's a little weird.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby. Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time! It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Whoa, look at that. You voted correctly. Congratulations, you guys.
Let me hear your joyful voices! Let me hear your joyful voices!
What the fuck?
Damn.
Wah!
All these moving around. They should be happy for themselves. I know, I'm super happy. Hey, what would she name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay!
6 triplets? 6 triplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy.
And another
Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world into the killing simulator. That was just a lie.
Oh.
Oh, so it was just a lie.
What was that?
You just laughed it off?
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? What is the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from me, my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, let's have Gonta explain.
Huh?
Gonta?
please stop!
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we should go back into the killing game simulator. What?
Because...
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than the pain in the ass method. What?
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
What?
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening?
Huh? Is this Gonta? Huh? Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic. It's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulator. It's just imitating Gonta's thoughts patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand who's the alter ego person.
now then.
It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so you should remember what happened.
Please.
And other Gonta, tell Gonta.
Why?
Why did Gonta kill Mew? Huh? Kill Mew. Why does other Gonta know about?
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta could save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone.
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time how Gonta could be useful to everyone. Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta's strong, but no can fight exercise. Gonta feel frustrated because Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels. Why can't I click?
Yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But...
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So if you remember what happened at that time. No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take the card key then. Kokichi used his lethal body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key, so you used it.
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Mew's plan. And it hit me. If I could combine the two, then I would be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey.
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Huh?
Again?
In other words...
Let me chime in. The motive key card that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me, but then Kokichi suggested that we reuse it, reuse the motive.
Yeah.
He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light?
You know?
And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh?
You can't remember? Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
hey!
Hey, you even knew where it was? That's not fair.
To tell you the truth.
Well, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
Too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little too late for that.
Always
So
messing
Gonta was
around.
exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. But Gonta can watch Kokichi so he not do anything weird. Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? I keep on my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay, then let's go. Wait, Kokichi. It's okay, go leave it to Gonta. Gonta, keep an eye on Kokichi. You should have left Kaito watch Kokichi.
Could it be?
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta.
Gonta!
After that, Gonta got taken to the forest near mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. You gotta tell everyone. Wait! Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know? Shouldn't you check it if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. Oh my god, you manipulated him so hard. Gonta. Did he really? He did. And then Gonta remembered the secret of the outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way!
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you're not tricked. Because when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. What? What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta agree. Academy that forced students to be a part of a killing game is hell. So everyone think they can escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How this
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of their misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
Get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more? You used him! Oh, wait a minute. I still don't get what's happening. What outside world are you talking about? Is hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand.
Right?
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
Please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta no can tell.
Why?
Can't tell us. Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think that kind Gonta would tell you about such a despair in his own mouth?
But
But now we don't know any more than what we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the killing game Busters, right? Then you can't accept everything about this case. You can't imagine the rest, right? I used Mew's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight when Mew and I were supposed to meet. Oh no, don't tell me they're gonna show. Kaito's not here. Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Mew. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh, I guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. Sorry, Gonta, so sorry. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the violent cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... Gonta, sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Mew. I already said you don't need to apologize. We have to do this for everyone's sake. That was...
It can't be!
Gonta would never...
By the way...
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body off the chapel.
Huh?
What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta!
Before Gonta got off rope, he happened to see Mew walk through the wall. Gonta tell Kokichi, and he'd think of everything else.
But...
Gonta gave me the chance. I like to think we made a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst. That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well...
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us a secret of the outside world.
Sorry!
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Mew. Gonta really did it.
Sorry!
Sorry, everyone. Gonta's so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta's plan to save everyone fell. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta is stupid, so stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on his sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything.
Huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around!
Enough of your shit. You made him kill her. No, Gonta is bad. Because Gonta kills someone. Gonta is murderer, it's true. Gonta make everyone suffer, that is true.
Sorry.
Gonta is so sorry he failed everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry that he make everyone suffer. Gonta is so sorry. We get it, you don't need to apologize. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirtier work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. When I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must have already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you if you touched.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything on Gonta to.
Please stop!
Stop. It's okay. Everyone, please don't blame Kokichi. Gonta, I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame Kokichi to the very end. Please, Gonta, you. How nice of you. How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey, hey!
Hey, so are we done yet?
Huh?
What?
And another.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's move on with the exciting stuff. The anticipated punishment time.
So am I!
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please punish me too.
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that!
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore. Just promise Gonta that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Alright, I promise.
Okay.
Alright, it's time for punishment. Ultimate entomologist. Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. It's not that. It's coming. What? Already? The concentration is all speeding up any minute now. Quick, hold my hand.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Gonta!
Wait, please. I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta.
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not crying. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset he could not protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time!
Sorry,
Gonta,
everyone.
Gonta love you all.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta's so sorry for being stupid. I hate this. I hate this so much. What? Best insecticide. What? Bro. What in the? Oh. Oh no. Gonta. Son of a bitch. Surprised? What a twist, huh? Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Dang it!
So sad, all the cuteness gone to waste.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children? Because lately I've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
But how?
That's why.
Got a minute?
Doesn't matter now. We know what the time has. We don't have time to give him attention.
Okay!
I'm gonna walk away quietly and go grow my dead kids later. I still don't believe Kokichi, that whole bit he did with Gonta was true. I hate it here.
Damn it.
Why did it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Kokichi, why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it. I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far? What is he? Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself and everyone. I don't want to.
Huh?
You what? Huh?
I don't want to, stupid head.
I knew it was fucking fake.
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
Not really.
You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
What?
Fake crying?
Because?
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See, as long as you lie, it's good on purpose, right?
What?
What?
Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? What did you make him do? What did you make him do that? Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring.
Huh?
What are you?
Which means...
I gave Gonta an incentive, because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone, like what Gonta did,
You really don't get it.
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body, nothing but raw and just malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others!
Seriously? Who the hell do you think you are?
Then...
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrifice Miu and Gonta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Makiro?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Makiro.
Do you want to die?
You look so much better with that scowl on your face, Makiro. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more then. Miu and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths.
Don't screw around!
Meaningless deaths? Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. No! Did he hit him again? A dull thud resounded through our skulls. No! What?
Sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You!
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Huh?
Kaito!
Are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes.
Wait a minute.
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you were pretty agile just now. And you believe a lie like that?
You bastard.
You really want to die, don't you?
Let's have more fun.
Did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito?
Maki.
No, Maki. What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a cool guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared about what he said anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Right?
Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
Sorry.
Sorry, my MP is at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, why are you all so worried about this pathetic guy?
That's wrong!
Pathetic. Look at yourself, Kokichi.
Hmm?
What?
No.
Kaito's always had us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi, and you always will be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make the game more entertaining.
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. I'm the one who will win this game, is me. The one who will win this game is me. Kaito spat out those words and left the room. You good, dude?
Kaito!
Are you okay?
Huh?
Kaito?
Hey!
You don't look so well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay, it's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Oh no, what happened? Kaito doubled over. His knees gave out and he collapsed hard. Again?
What?
Kaito?
What? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
It's not!
You're a robot, and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much, cut my throat or something. I don't know.
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. That's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Kaito, I'll go with...
Shut up!
Don't follow me.
Huh?
What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi. Kaito staggered off.
Well,
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way. Right. We'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito was just stressed out is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought it could help. I wanted us all to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad. And I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing the stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it!
Huh?
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
So he was the one that wrote it! Damn. The numbers are getting way smaller. Alright, let's save and end it there, guys. Good. I hated that trial. Okay.